I'm Brakti Hawa Brakatha Yahusha Brakti Hawa Brakatha Yahusha Bahashim Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders. Salutations to you, sincere brothers, teaching in truth and in sincerity. Lesson will be entitled Defiled Bread. My source, Natural News, article entitled White House says Lucky Charms cereal is healthier than chicken, published September 20th, 2022. Fake President Joe Biden has a new public health nutrition advisor named Dr. Mozafarian that says sugary food coloring saturated breakfast cereal is healthier for children than chicken meat. A Food Compass document released by Mazafarian claims that watermelon and kale are the two single most important foods a person can eat, followed by frosted mini wheat, unsweetened almond milk, non-fat frozen yogurt, and chocolate-covered almonds. The worst things a person can eat, according to Mazafarian, include ground beef, cheddar cheese, and whole eggs fried in butter. Remember when the Obama regime tried to reclassify pizza as a vegetable? Some of the middle ground foods that Mazafarian says might be okay to eat, but maybe not, include whole wheat bread, canned pineapples in heavy sugar, or corn syrup and whole milk. In the to be moderate section of his chart, Mazafarian specifically encourages people to consume Lucky Charms cereal over skinless chicken breast if given the choice. The meat, he claims, is unhealthier than the sugary marshmallow cereal. In a nutshell, he's also telling you that so-called meat is nothing but a chemical. It's composed of chemicals. Soak in the idiocracy. Per the rankings, Honey Nut Cheerios is a healthy alternative to a boiled egg. Almond M&M's is a superior nutritional choice to ground beef, writes Ben Barty for the Daily Bell. A quick look at the ingredients list for Lucky Charms reveals that it is mostly made from whole grain oats, which more often than not, except when organic and far from non-organic fields, is doused with toxic glyphosate weed killer just prior to harvest. The second ingredient is sugar, which, if not specific as cane sugar on labels, more than likely comes from genetically engineered sugar beets that are also doused in deadly chemicals before harvest. After that, there is modified cornstarch, another GMO, corn syrup, another GMO, dextrose, another GMO, and various petroleum-based food colorings such as red 40, yellow 5, and blue 1. GMO corn syrup, which is also essentially sugar, only more inflammatory, obesity-inducing, and cancerous than cane sugar, Barty explains. Virtually the entire macronutrient profile is carbohydrates, with very little healthy fat or protein. The artificial food colorings used include red 40 and yellow 5, both of which are contaminated with known carcinogens and also might cause ADHD and allergies. According to the White House, Lucky Charms cereal is healthier than chicken. Job 13:4. But you are forgers of lies. You are all physicians of no value. When you go to a physician, right, a physician's supposed to heal you if Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai sanctions this, right? There's no purpose in going to a physician if he is not attempting to heal you. Okay? That means also that that physician has no value. He has no worth. Now, Esau is a forger of lies. He uses statistics from his research. He pays off researchers and doctors, right, to use his narrative in swaying the public to their demise. Case in point, the White House says Lucky Charms cereal is healthier than chicken, and at this time frame, probably so. But what he doesn't tell you, that Lucky Charms is a poison as well. It's defiled bread. Our chicken is defiled bread. Our water, okay, is defiled. Okay? Our alcohol is defiled. Everything on earth is defiled. Now, to be balanced, we pray over our food, right? But at the same time frame, we must always choose the best out of the worst. Okay? Job 13:4. But ye are forgers of lies. Also, forgers goes into plastering. All right? Plastering goes into covering. So Esau uses his media, all right, his research to cover up the truth. And the truth is what? That Lucky Charms is nothing but a chemical. That our chicken, all right, is a chemical too. Ezekiel chapter 4 and verse 13. And the Lord Yahweh said, even thus shall the sons of Israel eat their defiled bread among the Gentiles, whither I will drive them. Bread in the Hebrew goes into lakam, okay? And a definition for bread is victuals. Now, when we focus on defiled, according to the Hebrew, it's Strong's H2931, pronounced as tama, right? And according to Strong's definitions, you have a definition such as polluted. And according to the New Oxford American Dictionary, polluted means contaminated with harmful or poisonous substance. And according to this article, right, a quick look at the ingredients list for Lucky Charms reveals that it is mostly made from whole grain oats, which more often than not, except when organic and far from non-organic fields, is doused with toxic glyphosate weed killer just prior to harvest. The sugar, which, if not specific as cane sugar on labels, more than likely comes from GMO sugar beets, and also dousing deadly chemicals before harvest. It also has cornstarch, another GMO, corn syrup, another GMO, dextrose, another GMO, and various petroleum-based food colorings such as red 40, yellow 5, and blue 1, right? Going into the prophecy of defiled bread or defiled victuals. And according to the Hebrew, defiled has a definition of polluted, which means poison. Mark 16 and 15. And he said, referring to Yahushua, unto them, referring to the disciples who later became apostles, go into all the world and preach the gospel to every creature, right? Verse 16, he that believe and is baptized shall be saved, referring to the elect of Israel. But he that believe not shall be damned, referring to the 2/3 of our people located in America and the non-elect that is scattered throughout the four corners of the world. And these signs shall follow them that believe. In my name, right? Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Shall they cast out devils, all right? They shall speak with new tongues, all right? And this is happening and continues to happen. Brothers casting out devils, which I have seen personally. Brothers speaking in tongues, different languages, right? Verse 18, they shall take up serpents, and if they drink any deadly thing, it shall not hurt them. And according to this article, we are eating defiled bread. Our water is deadly, but through the mercy and grace of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, we have that covering. Okay. They shall lay hands on the sick, and they shall recover. And this is happening. Okay? Last precept. Mark 13 and 20. And except that the Lord had shortened those days, no flesh should be saved, but for the elect's sake, the elect out of Israel, all right, also known as the first fruits, all right, whom he has chosen, he has shortened the days. So the reason why the time is moving so fast is for the sake of the elect. Okay. Lord will, you are edified. And before I go, also, this video is used for fair use purposes only.
When I say cereal, you say dinner. Cereal.
Dinner!
Cereal.
Dinner!
Chicken!
You can have the night off, chicken.
Okay, I'll go marinate.
Cereal.
Dinner!
Cereal.
Dinner!
When I say cereal, you...
As you can see, a form of repetition, meaning conditioning, right? So Esau is now attempting to associate cereal for dinner. All right. Forgers of lies. Ye are forgers of lies. Lord will you edify. Shalom.